everyone, this is CanadianQueen76 and this is my gamer channel where I am going to talk about The Walking Dead Season 5, Episode 503, which is 4 walls and a roof. This one begins out very, very crazy. I'm going to say it right now. Bob, he's on the barbecue. He's on the barbecue is where we left off. And he reveals to them that they are eating tainted meat. Get out of here, Bob. Oh my gosh, you lied to us in episode 2. Oh my gosh, I was not ready. I was still asking people questions like, how y'all know he got bit? What? He was playing it off. I mean, besides him outside crying on, at the tree before the hunter termites got him, he was like, oh, Sasha, give me a kiss and all of that stuff. And then he's out there just whining. And then I'm like, okay, hindsight 2020. He was very remorseful. Life is done. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with myself, is what he's probably thinking. So they are eating his leg and they're having a good old time. Barbecue. And then he's like, y'all eating tainted meat. What kind of vindication was that? I mean, eat it up, y'all, because y'all eat nasty rancid meat. And everybody starts spitting this stuff out. They got what they deserve. They get on my freaking nerves. You so hungry? Eat roadkill. Basically, that's what Bob said. Eat some roadkill. So I was just like, okay, now I'm sad because we got Father Gabriel, and now Bob is gone. Bob is going to be gone. You get bit on the shoulder. There's not much they can do. I mean, if you get bit on the limbs, they can kind of cut it off, and then maybe save yourself a little time. But he's right there. That's just on his way to his brain. He done. So they drop his butt off back at the church, and they put a big old A on the church to show they've been there. They get on my freaking nerves, but they drop his butt back off, and Sasha's relieved. She's very relieved to see him, but then she realized he don't have a leg, and he's like, they ate me, and then he tells her that he got bit. So everything's going through her mind. Anger, rage, sadness, everything. I just expect Sasha just to go the heck off. I mean, you done messed up my fairy tale, my Romeo and Juliet in apocalypse time. I mean, oh my gosh. And so now we gotta send Bob off, and Bob was, he was like my light, my cloud with a silver lining, and now he's gonna be gone. And so basically, we basically watch him just pass away. So we have to give him all, just his due respects. Everybody gets to say their goodbye. Everybody gets to reminisce with him. And then Tyrese gets the job. He doesn't want to get, make Sasha finish it off or anything. But before we get there, let's just talk about these stupid termites that keep coming up. So the next expedition team goes off. I guess this is part of their plan, and they go off with the headhunters. Everybody's gone. Rick, Sean, everybody's gone. And they just go. And so the hunters was like, we think this is a good time to go and pick off the little ones. So they go in and they're like looking for everybody. Father Gabriel is worthless. Carl's holding on to baby Judith. I think Tyrese might be in there. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But they're all hovering in like a dark room. And so Gareth and his cocky self and his team. And mind you, the guy that Tyrese beat up, he didn't beat to death, but beat up, is part of this crew, which makes me so mad at Tyrese. Really, Tyrese? Really? This is how you take care of it? I mean, I saw him a little bit too in the past episode, but still, he's part of the team, and I was just frustrated with it. And so they find out because baby Judith cries. I mean, at this, I'm surprised the baby stayed quiet for that long, but she cries, and so they're like, oh yeah, this is about to be easy, we're about to pick him off. But thanks to Glenn fouling those silencers, they pick him off real quick. They start shooting people in the head, get them done. But before we can get done with it, Garrett's up, he's like, we won't cross your path anymore, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, you don't cross my path too much. Besides, Rick, I'm glad Rick responded and said, you know what, I made you a promise. And he really did. Like, if you look at episode 1, he said he was going to get him. And so I think this was the greatest time to have misplaced anger, plus well-placed anger. So Rick had that machete. He went to work. Sasha did her thing. And then Maggie was off to the side, and the other girl they picked up from, the governor's crew, they was looking at Lynn horror like, these guys done lost it. I say Bravo. I mean, I'm not all for killing people, but it was either kill or be killed. They already talked about it, eat or be eaten. And at this point, you got to get rid of them because they're going to cross somebody else's path. And who wants that other group of people to have the same fate as everybody else? Take them out because they're bed seeds. They are weird. They're just own for themselves. And no compassion whatsoever. Take them out, take them out, take them out. And so what I saw in this is that, Rick has snappable moments. He has moments like, this reminds me of the moment where he like bit out the neck and the throat of that guy. So Rick went crazy with this machete. He made sure he just went off. Whoa. That's all I was saying. To be on the wielding end of that, he pretty much sliced him up till he was tired. Point blank. So now that I'm thinking about this episode, everybody's like, you know what, Abraham's like, this is we need to get out of here. This is crazy. We are not safe. And I feel him on that. I mean, we need a plan. And he done already fixed the vehicle. Thank you. Fix the vehicle. Thank you so much. So I'm not all for running away in the night because I can't see in the dark and I don't, it's too much stuff coming out. I want to see the daytime stuff. So I'm with everybody. Let's get it 12 hours of sleep on it. I mean, I don't think we're sitting ducks at this moment as a group. So I agree with that. And so they were like, okay. And what I like about Glenn is that he stepped up and was like, look, you know what? I'm going to go with you. And Rick is like, you can no. And then Glenn's like, nope, that's not your call. So the team is going to split up because Glenn wants to go. He's speaking for their family unit. And one thing I don't get though, Maggie, you can ready to go to DC, but you ain't worried about your sister? I was like, I ain't hear you have a I ain't see you have a flashback. I ain't see you speak about her. I mean, can we have some moments, Maggie, where Glenn is not the only person you think about? I know it's your husband, but Maggie, where's your sister been? Don't you worry about her? So that was just weird to me. And so following some other people, that was one of the questions that I had too. And then also, if they do stay and they wait for Daryl and Carol to come back, how are they gonna find them? Because they don't know what happened to them. I feel them on that because Carol, they do kind of sort of owe her debt because she saved a life. So if something happened to her, I can see them being very loyal and trying to find her. So at the end of this episode though, because I've been trying to figure out what's been happening with Beth for a while. At the end of this episode, Daryl comes back. Because they went chasing off after the car that had the little cross on the back. I don't know what you call those people, but yeah, they went chasing off, and I'm like, So when they came back, Michonne's like, where's Carol? I would think, Carol's with Daryl. She just step out, just Rambo style like she always did. But something tells me that, and I don't read between the lines that well all the time, that Carol's not with Daryl. That's as far as I got. So please, if you like this video, make sure you thumbs up, comment if you have other things to add to it, and also subscribe. And I'll see you for episode 4 of The Walking Dead. See y'all later.